This is Johan from BeesNeez Pro Audio, and in this video we're taking a look at the BeesNeez Tribute 2 microphone. The BeesNeez Tribute 2 is a large-diaphragm multipattern tube condenser microphone. The first impression you get when you pick up this microphone is just how solid yet elegant it is. It's got significant weight to it. The body tube and the base are machined from high-quality brass, while the head unit is cut from bronze. And the powder-coated finish on the body and the nickel-plated head unit give it a refined and elegant appearance. The Tribute 2 is an original BeesNeez design that pays tribute to one of the most admired microphones in recording history, the Telefunken Ela M250 and 251. The Ela M250 and 251 have long been adored for their particular sound signature. However, these mics were also unique because of their design concept. As broadcast microphones, they were engineered to be modular. The internal components were housed in a plastic sled chassis that could easily be removed from the metal body tube. And that meant that key components could quickly be swapped out in the middle of recording sessions if necessary. Now, this was a unique selling point for this microphone. However, over time, this modular design became a liability. See, with age, the internal contact points tends to oxidize and wear out, and the plastic becomes brittle. The design was also prone to handling noise and unwanted resonances because of the internal plastic parts. The BeesNeez Tribute 2 was created to capture the famous sound of the Ela M250 and 251, but doing so in a more robust, stable, and modern form. The heart of this microphone is the CK12 capsule. Now, this is a dual diaphragm, multi-chambered brass capsule, and as it turns out, one of the most challenging capsules to make. Now, BeesNeez manufactures every CK12 capsule right here in their Australian workshop. And interestingly, they've now become the largest producer in the world of these capsules. They've now made more of these than AKG, which was the original manufacturer, ever made in the vintage era. The amplifier stage uses a new old stock 5784WB tube. And this tube is chosen for its low noise, as well as its rich but controlled harmonic profile. And then this is paired with a BeesNeez T14T transformer. This is a 13.8:1 tape-wound mu-metal toroidal transformer. The Ela M250 and 251 were practically identical to each other aside from offering different polar patterns. The 250 offered cardioid and omni, while the 251 was upgraded to include figure 8 as well. And these were selectable via a switch on the microphone body. Now, since they both had the same fantastic sound signature, it's the 251 with its superior polar pattern selections that have achieved the fame that it still enjoys today. The BeesNeez Tribute 2 gives you access to 9 selectable polar patterns, from omni through cardioid to figure 8, with 6 blended steps in between. And these are selectable via a dial on the power supply unit. Let's talk about sound signature. The sound of the original Ela M251 can be defined by comparison with 2 other famous vintage microphones from the same era. We could place the Neumann U47 at one end of the spectrum and the AKG C12 at the other. The U47 was known for its bold, weighty, and mid-forward sound, while the C12 was appreciated for its airy and extended highs. It had a natural and deep low end, but a more open mid-range. The Ela M251 sits somewhere between the two. It has the openness and air of the C12, but with slightly more presence and warmth through the mids, along with a smooth, elegant low end. And this balance is why the Ela M251 remains one of the most sought-after vocal microphones ever made. The BeesNeez Tribute 2 starts from this point of reference, but since there was no need to make this microphone modular and field repairable like the 251, it benefits from a much more solid and robust design. Now, this doesn't just make it more reliable, but actually also has a significant positive impact on the sound. In practice, this results in a microphone with highs that are airy, extended, and with natural detail, and mids that are open yet warm and articulate, and a smooth low end. The Tribute 2 has a spacious, three-dimensional image that's consistent across all 9 polar patterns. It captures performances with clarity, presence, and an effortless sense of realism. Now let's talk about the best use cases for this microphone. Needless to say, the Tribute 2 excels on vocals. It's capable of giving you detailed and intimate yet smooth results. It's also outstanding on instruments when you're looking to capture a natural detail and texture in the highs without compromising on warmth and articulation in the mids and the lows. Consequently, acoustic guitar, piano, and strings sound beautiful through this mic. And with 9 polar patterns, it's an incredibly versatile microphone that opens the door to a range of mono and stereo miking techniques. Each Tribute 2 microphone comes delivered with a power supply unit with 9 selectable polar patterns, a specialty swivel mount connector and cable, all safely packaged in a black hard case. In conclusion, the BeesNeez Tribute 2 is a modern tribute to a vintage legend. It captures the sonic character of the Eli M251, but thanks to a fresh and modern engineering approach, it improves on its sound, performance, and reliability.